You make $100,000 a year. You work hard. You show up every single day, and you still feel broke. That's not a you problem. That's a design problem. The salary system was never built to make you rich. It was built to make someone else rich using your time. And today, I'm going to prove it with math so simple. It's going to make you angry. Here's the math nobody teaches you in school. $50 an hour times 2,000 hours a year. That's $100,000. Sounds good, right? But look at what you just traded. 2,000 hours of your life. Hours you can never get back. Hours you weren't sleeping, living, or being present. Now ask yourself this. What happens if you want to make $200,000? You work for 1,000 hours? That's not possible. There are only 8,760 hours in a year. This is the time for money trap, and every person on a salary is stuck in it. Here's the difference. An employee gets paid when they show up. A business owner gets paid while they sleep. Jeff Bezos doesn't clock in at 9 a.m. to earn his money. Neither does the guy who built a SaaS app in his bedroom. They own assets that work for them while they're doing anything else. That's the game. And salary is the wrong game entirely. Think about your last raise. Maybe 3%. Maybe 5% if you were lucky. You had to ask for it. You had to wait for it. And someone else decided if you deserved it. That's a ceiling. Now think about assets. A rental property doesn't cap your income at 5%. A stock portfolio doesn't ask your boss for permission to grow. A digital product can sell to 10 people or 10,000. The effort is the same. Short story moment. Keep it punchy. There's a guy named Pat Flynn. Back in 2008, he got laid off from his architecture job. Zero income. Zero plan. So he built a small study guide, a PDF, and put it online. That PDF made him $7,000 in the first month. He didn't trade more time for more money. He built one thing once, and it kept paying him. That's what assets do. They break the ceiling. Your salary never will. This one is going to sting a little. When you earn a salary, the government takes their cut first, before you see a single dollar. Federal income tax, state tax, Social Security, Medicare, all gone, before you can touch it. If you make $100,000, you might take home $68,000. You lost $32,000 before you bought groceries. Now here's where it gets unfair. If you make $100,000 from selling stocks you held for over a year, your tax rate could be zero. Your tax rate could be zero. B-roll, text graphic, long-term capital gains, 0% for income under $47,000. That's not a loophole. That's literally how the tax code is written. Warren Buffett famously pays a lower tax rate than his secretary. He said it himself. Why? Because his wealth comes from assets, capital gains. Her income comes from a salary, ordinary income. The tax code rewards asset ownership. It does not reward trading your time. The more you rely on salary, the more you pay. The more you own, the more you keep. Remember March 2020? 22 million Americans lost their jobs in 2 weeks. Not because they were bad at their jobs. Not because they made mistakes. Because one thing changed, and their income vanished overnight. Pause for effect. Let it breathe. That's the danger of depending on one source of income. It can disappear instantly, without warning. Now think about someone who owned assets in March 2020. Their dividend stocks kept paying. Their rental income kept coming in. Their online course kept selling. They still had problems, don't get me wrong, but they weren't one email away from financial disaster. Here's the truth about salary nobody says out loud. A job is not security. It's borrowed stability. Your employer can remove it at any time. For any reason. Assets can't be taken in an email. Assets don't have HR departments. Assets don't eliminate your position in a restructuring. The only real financial security is owning things that generate income, whether you show up or not. Okay, so the salary trap is real. Now what? Here's a 3-step escape plan. Simple, actionable. Starting today. Step 1. Save 20% before you do anything else. I know. You've heard save more 100 times. But this is different. Don't save what's left. Save first. Automate it. Make it invisible. 20% of your take-home pay. Every single month. Before lifestyle. Before Netflix. Before anything. That's your weapon. Without capital, you can't buy assets. And without assets, you stay in the trap. Step 2. Buy income-producing assets. Not a car. Not jewelry. Not a bigger apartment. Assets that pay you. 3 beginner-friendly options right now. Index funds. Put money in the S&P 500. Historically 10% average annual return. You don't need to pick stocks. Just own the whole market. REITs. Real estate investment trusts. You get rental income without being a landlord. You can start with as little as $10. Digital products. Ebooks, templates, online courses. Build once. Sell forever. Your time goes in once. Income comes out forever. Pick one. Start there. Don't overthink it. Step 3. Reinvest everything until assets pay your bills. This is where the magic happens, and where most people quit too early. Every dollar your assets make, put it back. Don't spend it. Reinvest it. A $10 dividend gets reinvested. It buys more shares. Those shares pay more dividends. Those dividends buy more shares. Compounding. Einstein reportedly called it the 8th wonder of the world. He wasn't wrong. The goal is simple. The day your assets generate more than your expenses, you're free. Not rich necessarily. Free. Free to quit the job you hate. Free to travel. To create. To live on your terms. That's the finish line. Let me leave you with this. Your salary is not your enemy. Use it. It's your starting capital. But don't depend on it. Don't confuse a paycheck with a path to wealth. The wealthy don't sell their time. They own things that make money while they live their life. And the gap between where you are and where they are is not talent, not luck, not connections. It's assets. Start buying them. One at a time. As soon as possible. If this video changed how you see money, subscribe to Dollar Sense. We break down the financial system in a way that actually makes sense. No fluff. No jargon. Just truth. And next video, I'm going to show you exactly how someone turned $500 into $3,000 a month in passive income. Step by step, using assets most people walk right past. You don't want to miss that one.